We've had a huge year here at SaberSim, constantly pushing our product further and further ahead of the competition to help you build better DFS lineups. My name is Jordan Chan, I'm the head coach here at SaberSim, and this video is a summary of some of our biggest updates we've made this year. Let's go ahead and dive in. We released SaberSim Ultimate, the premier DFS package for serious DFS players ready to take their game to the next level. The main feature in SaberSim Ultimate is our contest sims. You no longer have to just guess what lineups to play with outdated metrics like projected score and ownership sum to pick your lineups. Contest sims play out the slate and your DFS contests 100,000 times and calculate which lineups out of your 5,000 lineup pool are the most profitable ones to play in your contests. Contest sims are fully flexible to whatever your current process looks like. Whether you're a Trust the Sims player or want to apply your own research and stands, we'll show you the most profitable way to do it. And our contest sims are included in SaberSim Ultimate for every sport and slate we support. Also included on SaberSim Ultimate is our live data. As player ownership gets unlocked throughout the slate as games are starting, we're rebuilding our field lineups and our ownership projections for all the remaining players playing in later games. We'll take the known ownership projections as games are locking, use those as new inputs, and generate ownership projections and new field lineups for the rest of the player in remaining games, getting more and more accurate with our ownership projections as the games are going on. And as games in progress are moving on, we're rerunning our game sims and updating player projections and the game sims for those games based on where they are at that current point in time. Now, the reason we do this is Late Swap is not just about reacting to news. It's taking all of the information you have at your disposal at each point games are locking and re-optimizing your lineups to make sure you're still playing the best ones given all of the new information we have. How are players doing in the games who have already started, and what was their actual ownership projection now that we have that information. This lets you win back some min cash equity on lineups that are underperforming after a couple games have started and secure that first place finish in your lineups that are crushing. Also included in SaberSim Ultimate is SaberSim Coaching. Once you sign up for SaberSim Ultimate, you'll fill out a short questionnaire and get a personalized video response from a SaberSim coach, either myself or our other coach, Andrew, about how to level up your game based on where you're at and what questions you have. You also get direct access to the SaberSim coaches at any time. If you send us an email at support@sabersim.com or reach out in the help button here in the upper right of the app, you'll get private, personalized video responses from our SaberSim coaches about whatever questions you have about DFS or SaberSim. And finally, Contest Flashback. This is available on all plans, not just SaberSim Ultimate, and it's a great way to come back the next day after contests have wrapped up and review and study the way top players played this slate, what the most profitable strategies were, and so on. After these contests have finished, we'll sim it 100,000 times with the real lineups that were actually played to see what lineups were the most profitable in our sims and what players' portfolio of lineups were the most profitable in our sims. The variance in DFS is sky high. It would literally take years of playing every single day to know for sure if you're profitable, but Contest Flashback will tell you in seconds, letting you know if you're on the right track or if there's things you could be doing to improve. It will also show you what the top pros are doing to crush their contests. You can go in and see what the top players were doing in the 150 max flagship GPP for any slate and see what the most profitable approaches were to playing that particular slate. This is an unparalleled tool to improve your DFS game and review, and goes perfectly hand in hand with our contest sims when you're building your lineups before lock. Now, along with those awesome new features, we also shipped a full visual update to the app that improves the speed, power, and control you have over your DFS process with SaberSim. We've also released major sim improvements to NFL, NBA, and NHL sims and ownership, bringing in the accuracy of those sims and making sure that you're building with accurate and precise play-by-play simulations. You can check out all of this now on SaberSim by starting a free trial on our site, SaberSim.com. You'll get to check out SaberSim for a free 5 days. If you have any other questions, you can always reach out at support@sabersim.com. And in the meantime, thanks for watching and good luck.